about being aggressive, and they're talking about that after the second round, maybe when they didn't make the cut. I mean, you look at where the leaders are at 9 under right now. It almost forced a lot of those players to have to play aggressive to try to catch up to Wrdw and some of those other leaders.
Yeah, but everybody gets a chance to play Augusta National tomorrow.
That's a good consolation prize for
Yeah,
playing an
I
Augusta
would
National
say
against
so.
Andrew. Absolutely. Thanks, Alyssa.
Homelessness. It is an ongoing issue in Augusta. So the city created the Homeless Task Force to break through the barriers that are holding people back.
Under new leadership this year, the task force opened new mailboxes for those without a permanent address. And in a couple of weeks, they're rolling out a pilot program with one-time bus tickets for those who need to get from point A to point B.
Your Sydney Hood is live at 5 in our newsroom. Sydney, walk us through how this program will help.
Well, transportation is a barrier the task force says they are working daily to address because for some, missing a ride can mean missing work or a doctor's appointment. But this bus ticket right here, which is they're calling it the community care bus ticket, it's just one piece to helping those who can't get from point A to point B. For some, getting help isn't just about finding the right services, it's finding a way to get there. We already know that transportation is our number one problem for folks not being able to get to where they need. The community care bus ticket aims to change that. That's for people who are literally walking on foot to 2 different jobs, but they simply can't get to Mike Paget Highway to get to Serenity to get their medicine, and then make it back in time to get to their job. The ticket provides transportation to 5 locations the Homeless Task Force identifies as massive barriers. We want to make sure we're holding people accountable for their own actions, but also this is really going to help the people who really want to help themselves. The goal? To remove barriers standing in the way of progress. We want you to be able to take your medicine so that you can have a fulfilling job that you stay with, and we want you to thrive. And if you're not able to get from point A to point B, we can't expect you to do that. The task force plans to start this pilot program sometime after tournament week.
All right, thanks, Sydney. This could help a lot of people just get through one big hurdle that they have just to get the services that they really need.
Yeah, good resource for our community for sure. Thanks again, Sydney. Well, the clock is ticking.